Yo yo, Jojo, I'm back again. This time, as you can clearly see, this will not be a tutorial. This is from a makeup tutorial that I've already filmed for you guys. This is going to be my new series called Trials and Errors. How I've tried products for about a month or a few weeks to a few months, and I'm going to come back to you guys with my review, whether they were okay or whether they were a great big fat fail. I feel like this way is better for me because I've been asked to do favorites videos in the past, and that's not really my thing. Not to say that I don't like to watch those types of videos, because I love Nicole Guerrero. I love watching her favorites videos. I love watching Nikki tutorials, you know, her hits and Oh God Knows, Dulce Candy. I mean, I love watching other YouTubers do their favorite videos. I don't really like first impression videos for myself either, because I feel like those types of videos can be very misleading. If you try a product for the first time and you love it, great, but after maybe day 3, your skin does it and you get the mother of all breakouts, and then that product didn't work for you in the end. Or maybe you use a product for the first time and you hate it. It could be you were using it incorrectly. So I feel like first impression videos aren't really fair to the product, and they're not really fair to you. It's not really fair to your money if you use a product one time and you decide you love it or you hate it. No, I feel like you should honestly give that product its due process and try it over a period of time. Hence this segment. Let's just dive right into it because we have a lot. This video is going to be on primers, and I'm going to go through the ones that I love, ones that I hate, no specific order, so let's go. The first one I'm going to talk about is one that I've used in a few of my videos, and it is the Pro Primer here by LA Girls. This is an eye primer. I am loving it. I got it back in this past summer at BeautyCon. It was in one of the gift bags. I'm in love. This is an amazing primer. I love that it's in this pencil form, so it's like really direct, and it is a really good finish. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely gonna buy this again. It is a hit for me. The only thing about it that I don't really like is the fact that it's kind of like cement. It dries really quickly and it's really hard kind of to blend it. It can be a problem sometimes if you're not quick enough, but I wouldn't say it's not usable. This one is definitely like a hit. It's like one of my favorites now. Or this one, it's an oldie but a goodie. I've been using it forever, and a lot of YouTubers here. It is the, that's my phone, sorry. It is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Been using this forever. It's probably like the first eye primer that I ever purchased, and I think Urban Decay now makes 4 different ones now. I absolutely love it. It's in a tube form, comes out like this, very creamy, goes on very smooth, and it's great for if you have greasy lids like I do. Another problem is the same one with the LA Girls, except this one more so. You cannot blend this one very well, so you have to be fast with this one. If you're not fast, you're gonna have a problem where you can't really blend your eyeshadow onto your base, because this stuff really just sticks to you. So be quick if you're gonna use this one. I've repurchased this one and will continue to repurchase this one, so I definitely say go out and grab this little guy. E.L.F's Mineral Infused Face Primer. This is probably the cheapest primer that I own. It costs $3 at Target, and I absolutely love this stuff. It gives such a flawless finish to your foundation, especially liquid foundations, and it kind of has a similar consistency to Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. P.S. I tried that. I got it in a sample at Sephora. Can't stand it. Absolutely hate that primer. No. This stuff is amazing. At first I was like, no, $3 primer ain't gonna do nothing for my greasy skin, but I ran out, picked it up, and I really like this. I'm actually almost out of it. This was a definite hit for me. If you are trying to save your coin a little bit, go for this. I was actually really surprised how much I don't like this primer. This is the Pore-Fessional by Benefit. I picked it up at Ulta, and it was a 2-parter. This one and That Gal by Benefit. These are both primers. Can't stand either one of them. Nope. I'm actually really disappointed to say that, because this one, especially the Pore-Fessional, it's all over YouTube. And Nicole Guerrero, whom I love, raves about this. And I'm like, okay, I gotta try it. And I didn't want to get the big bitch because that's 30 bucks. Got this one, tried it, and my makeup doesn't last past 3 hours. Makeup just slide down my face. It doesn't matter if I use matte finish, liquid, if I set it to all be goddamned, nothing. This does not hold to any of my foundations, and it's really, really strange. I'm convinced it's my skin. My skin is so oily, but this one is so expensive. So that was really, really shocking to me. And that gal, I don't like this one for pretty much the same reasons. It doesn't hold my makeup, and the fact that the brightener that's in this is horrible for flash photography. If I wear this and go out and have my picture taken, I'm white as a sheet. Or if I'm under this fluorescent light here, this ring light, I'm gonna be a ghost. These two were giant errors. Sorry. On another oldie but goodie, this is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Very, very, very good primer. This bright white primer, and it's great for bright matte eyeshadows. If you really want your colors to like stand out and pop, you definitely want like a white base, which what this is. Now I will say this, if you have very, very greasy lids like I do, I have mentioned that before, you're going to need a primer underneath this. Like I would say before you put this on, put a little of this on, then apply this, then apply an eyeshadow, because it creases like a mother. All the Jumbo Eye Pencils by NYX, they all crease on me. I don't take it personally. I know my skin. I will forever and a day always repurchase this. Definitely recommend you have one of these. Hit an eyeshadow base. This guy right here, and this is in Skin Tone. And it's a NYX product. And I love NYX, but I hate this. I bought this a while back. I think it was like on sale. It was like 40% off. So I think it would cost like maybe $3 or $4 on the NYX website. Got home, applying it, and in the middle of me doing my makeup, crease. You know I was mad. I should have known better, because this stuff is basically the Jumbo Eye Pencils melted down. Man, this sucked. And if I hadn't held on to it for so long, I would have taken it back. Next, Pixi's Flawless and Poreless here. You can get these at Target. This isn't a home run for me, but it's not that bad. No, it is that bad. Let me stop lying. This is a fail. I wanted to like this. It's hydrating, it's oil free, but because it's hydrating, it doesn't really stick. Makeup doesn't really stick. It's more of like a lotion consistency. I feel like this was a lotion more than a primer. It's good for sensitive skin, but if you have oily skin, I don't recommend this. This is very watery. Makeup just slides down it. So, fail. I just got this one. This one I've had for maybe a week, maybe two. It's the CoverGirl TruMagic. I'm wearing it right now underneath all of this zhuzh. It's a skin perfector. I saw this at Ulta and I had to have it. Just wanted to try it out because I'm a primer hoarder. I don't hate it. I don't love it. First of all, this is very awkward to have it in a pan like this. You have to stick your hand in it. It does come with a sponge. That sponge lasted about a day. I threw it out. That's kind of obnoxious. And it doesn't apply it evenly when you use it with that stupid little sponge. So you just use your finger. I find that I go back in for more of it when I use my finger. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It does really erase your pores. So I do like that. It's really good for sensitive skin. I just don't like the fact that I have to dig for it. And it kind of makes a mess. I don't love this, but I don't hate this. And it was kind of expensive. This one was like $13, I think. But that's a lot for drugstore primer. For a low-end drugstore primer, because this is CoverGirl. This, I don't know what this is. It's in the middle. Maybelline Color Tattoos. I have, I think, about a dozen of these. Is the gold one. So gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely. I'm obsessed with these. They're perfect for applying. If you want to apply them alone, you can, but I don't. I use them as base for like bright eyeshadows or like nude looks like this one. This one is Bad to the Bronze. I've used this in a few of my videos. I absolutely love this. I definitely think if you love primers, you should have one of these. They are amazing. I think they're like $6 a piece. I could be wrong. You do need another primer with this. if you have oily lids. If not, go for it. And I've had these for like when they first came out, so I think these are like a year, maybe a year and a half to 2 years old. I love these things. Definitely need to go out and get these. This one I'm going to share with you guys. Too Faced Prime and Poreless, and this is the bronze one. It has an SPF of 20 and it's a skin smoothing face primer. I absolutely love this one. This is probably my absolute favorite primer that I have, but I cannot get it anymore. You know why? Because Too Faced fucking discontinued it. I found it in TJ Maxx for like $7 and I pounced on it because these things at Sephora, Ulta are like $30, I want to say. Found out later that the reason why it was in TJ Maxx is because Too Faced was discontinuing only this shade, which is the bronze. And if you're a woman of color, this is a product that we need, a primer that is bronzed for our skin. Look at that. This is such an amazing product. It diffuses discoloration and hyperpigmentation in our skin, so it makes it softer, so we won't have to use so much foundation and concealer to hide our imperfections. This makes those things diffuse. They're softer, and it gives like such a natural glow underneath our foundation. I was only able to grab a travel size when I travel, so I have some, but I have to use this very sparingly because I cannot get it again unless you band with me, jump down Too Faced throats on Twitter and demand that they make this again. Yes, bring this back, Too Faced. Thank you. Moving on. NYX Shine Killer. I love this. It's really good for removing shine. This one, if you have oily skin, this lasts on my skin for about, I'd say about a full day, like 7 to 8 hours. With very minimum touch up with it. I love it. It's clear. I really wish it was more of a pore filler, but it still works pretty decently. And it was like $5, maybe $6. Very, very good price. Drugstore brand. So if you're trying to like not spend a whole lot of money, this one is something that you should definitely try, especially if you have oily skin. So this is a definite do go buy for me. Mirabella Prime Face and Eye Primer. I got this in a sample in an Ipsy bag by Michelle Phan. I was a member of her monthly beauty bag. This primer is another clear one, but in my opinion, I like this more as an eye primer, which is strange because it is a gel consistency, and at first it's a little thicker than Shine Killer by NYX, but I really like this for my eyes. At first, when I first tried it, I was like, this is clear face primer. It's not going to do anything for my eyes. Who are you trying to fool? But I tried it, and I like this for my primer. The only thing about it that I would say is a little troublesome for me is the fact that this primer has a fragrance to it. It's kind of perfumey, so if you're sensitive to scents, you might not want to reach for this one, but the scent in it dies down after about 2 minutes. I might repurchase it if I could find it because I've never heard of the brand, so I might repurchase it. I like this, so if you come across this, definitely give it a try. Down to the last two, which are both drugstore. One is not a primer and one is. Let's go to the one that's not technically a primer. This one is the Monistat Chafing Powder. Chafing gel powder. I got this at my local drugstore when I was first trying to find the ideal primer. Looked on blogs and YouTube and saw that there were a lot of people recommending this baby, but it is used by some makeup artists as a primer. It is a clear gel. If you're looking to find a primer and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to try something out, this is good. I like it. Since it's a drugstore product, I think you'd appreciate it. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and it has two purposes: chafing cream and makeup. I do say try this one. Last but certainly not least, and this is the most expensive one that I have for it to be a drugstore brand. It is the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. If you watch Nicole Guerrero religiously like I do, she uses this baby. She loves it. My friend Robin told me about it so I decided to try it and I absolutely love it. I probably will get the oil-free one next time because this is not the oil-free, but I don't really have problems with it as far as like it controlling my oils at all. I love this one. I absolutely love it. Another thing, it has the SPF of 30, and the SPF part, you can really smell it. It smells like pure sunscreen. If you're sensitive to scents and you have SPF in your primer, get over it. You need it. Definitely pick this up if you can. Love this stuff. That was a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is all I have. No more primers. We're done. That's it. No more. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah. Ah.